Hi everyone, I know that everyone voted for me talking about how to invest in Zim as opposed to black tax. Now maybe you don't know what the two mean, but let me start off right at the beginning. If you haven't noticed, one of the things that you need to do if you're going to deal with money is learn about money. Okay? It's as simple as that. The reason why some of you are poor and are struggling is simply because you haven't found out how money works, guys. I always say to people, I respect money. I treat it with respect because money is defined. Whatever note you get is usually rectangular in shape. One day it's not longer, it's not taller, it's not thicker. It's always the same dimensions. And therefore, money operates in certain rules and systems. When you understand these rules and systems, you will know how to use your money better. Also, 2020 has been a year that is very logical in everything that I'm doing. That's why you've got to follow all my posts, guys. Got to follow my posts because I started off the year starting off by saying, know your why. Understand why you're on this planet. I'll ask you this. Was Mother Teresa successful? Was Nelson Mandela successful? Is Bill Gates successful? Is Warren Buffett successful? I'll argue this. They are all successful. Were they all rich? No, they weren't. In terms of monetary value, no, they were not rich. If Mother Teresa got money, she got funding and she passed it on to the intended purpose. Was she successful? Yes, she was, because she understood her purpose and her plan and a mandate on this planet. Dare I say this? I right from the beginning, I made it very clear that I'm not doing this to tell you how to get rich. This is not a get rich scheme. It's not a get rich month. It's not about that. It's about getting you to a place of financial freedom within your purpose so that you can do what you're put on this green and brown planet to do. All right. So please, if you're looking to get rich quickly, wrong channel, wrong social media handle. I am not your guy. I am the guy that possibly, yes, from the advice I'll give you, will help you to get rich. But you need to understand your purpose and your plan so that you can function financially within the purpose that you're meant to do. So, that being said, let's talk about black tax very briefly. We'll talk about it another day. A black tax is the money that we use to take care of our family members because you're the breadwinner, you're based outside the country, or you're working here in Zim and you got to look after your family. That's black tax. It's expected for you to pay it. You've got to pay it. You should pay it. I believe that black tax is a very, very good thing. All right. I believe that it's my responsibility to take care of my mom. It's my responsibility to take care of my father wherever possible. All right. Some of you may not be able to do that. That's fine. Don't panic. You'll get there one day. And we'll talk about black tax on another day. But let's talk about investing in Zim. What is investment? Let's start from understanding. Remember what I said? Begin with understanding. What is investing? Investing is to get into a financial scheme or enterprise, all with the idea to make some sort of profit. So, to grow your money. Dare I say this? A lot of Zimbabweans are actually investors. They are entrepreneurs by nature. So they've gone into some sort of enterprise with the idea of making money. So they've invested their money into a business, which is good. Some businesses are profitable, some businesses are not. Is the climate conducive for entrepreneurship? To some extent, yes, it is. Financial instruments are not there. But the old, archaic, or the normal structures for investing, like money markets and that, it's not ideal in Zimbabwe because your money is going to erode. The value of money is never really constant. You cannot plan really far in Zimbabwe. You can plan, but you need I guarantee you, if you're planning 5 years down the line, you've got to make sure that you respond quickly. Remember, one of the things I said in the previous post is that the species that survives is not the one that is strongest, but the one that's quickest to change. All right. So how do you invest in Zimbabwe? Well, I'll say this to you. A lot of you are thinking about buying new cars. Do you have land? Do you have land? Do you have something tangible? Why are you looking to buy land instead of putting your name down, even if it's on a waiting list to purchase land? Why haven't you applied to the Ministry of Lands to get land? Invest with Old Mutual. Did you know that if you take Old Mutual shares in Zimbabwe, you can actually convert them in South Africa? Yes, you can. Obviously, there's some charges, etc. But a certain amount of shares, get Old Mutual, go to Old Mutual, all right? They're not paying me to say this, but go to Old Mutual. They'll help you do it. Buy Old Mutual shares. try and buy outside the country. So, and what I'm saying to you is for the person that doesn't have the disposable income to invest 100,000 into stocks, all right? Obviously, that's something that you want to go. But how do you take the little money that you have and make it grow, all right? You need to start investing, number one, up here. Please, 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 please. One of the reasons why I said in my first video this month is that the poor you will always have with you. It's not only poor financially, but it's about being poor mentally. Some of you are poor mentally, and you need to invest in your mind so that you can grow. I'll give it to you practically. You are earning what you are earning because of what you know. Get to know more, and more doors will open for you, and more investment opportunities will open for you. All right. So Old Mutual shares is a good way of dealing with your money. Cutting down on your expenses is another big way. Educating yourself is a big investment. It's a big game changer in this country. And obviously the environment. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to invest in the money market in Zim. It's just I'm not going to tell you to do that. But what I will tell you to do is look for the opportunities. And yes, because we are the second largest informal economy in the world, it's a no-brainer. Invest in a business. That's why we've got so many people working multiple jobs. Even I work multiple jobs. All right, I have a construction company with my family. It's been running for 30 years. Techno Expert Construction. If you don't know it, now you know it. But at the same time, I'm still grinding in media. I'm still doing what I need to do to make sure that I live the life that I want to live. All right, because the environment allows it, whether you like it or not. In Zimbabwe, if you're an indigenous Zimbabwean, you have the opportunity to open up a business. Just register a company. Even if you don't have the business idea right now, go and register the company so that when you get the idea, you're ready to rock and roll. It's easier to do business in Zimbabwe than so many other countries. If you're indigenous, get into it. Go to the Ministry of National Housing, Public Works and Local Government and apply for some land. Go to your council and apply for some land. Some of you, here's a simple thing, guys. Please don't rush to buy the car. Rush to buy something that is going to buy you money. Buying the car, buying an asset that is going to depreciate is not an investment. You will look good, but that's not the point. We want to live good. That's what we want. We want to live good. So that being said, that's how you invest in Zim. I'm not going to paint it, and unfortunately there's no great answers, all right? But at the same time, you also need to potentially invest in the local stock market. A lot of people don't have confidence in the local stock market, but there are stocks that are viable that you should be investing in. I mentioned Old Mutual. What other stocks should you be investing in? But people don't ask the questions. People are not prepared to learn. And investment is not something that happens like this. And I'm going to end by saying this. If you're going to invest in the long run. Zimbabweans, you have one problem that I've noticed. The same problem that a lot of people across the world have a problem with. They want to make money instantaneously. You do not make money instantaneously. Every person that has got long-lasting wealth has put in the work. They put in the effort. You need to be prepared to put in the work and to put in the effort. The reason why you're poor sometimes is because you lack the patience. And at times you're being patient for the wrong thing. You're being patient for the promotion. You're being patient for your boss to see you. It's not the way to do it. It's not the answer. And I'm just telling you the facts. It's not. Zimbabwe does not work like this. Your salary is not enough. Your salary is not enough. And if you start a business, go at that business, build it, grow it until it becomes something meaningful, and then start creating more businesses. Look to network. Stop trying to own 100% of everything. Own 20% of something big. Own 5% of something big. Get into conversation. Some of you are too proud. Your friends are successful. They're setting up businesses outside the country. You know, they're setting up businesses here. Why don't you say, hey, please can I be a shareholder? You don't even have to work in the business, be a shareholder and get dividends. You know? Your own friends are setting up businesses and you've got knowledge that they could use, but you want to spite them because it's a thing. It's a thing that we have. People of color, we have got this thing where jealousy overrides us. I can go on and I can go deeper, but shall I go deeper? Yes, jealousy, guys. Jealousy, 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 jealousy. Stop it. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Find your purpose. Find the reason why you're doing things and just do it. Just do it. I do not drive a luxury SUV. I'm okay. I'm happy. My car is comfortable. I get from A to B to Z. And I do it with ease. Getting broke, you're living on borrowed money with no actual plan. Okay, this will be the last thing I say. Get a financial plan. Don't think that with your limited knowledge that your financial plan is going to save the day. Get advice, get help. Get help, guys. Ask me, ask someone else that's even more qualified than me. I'm speaking from experience. I'm sharing you nuggets that I've been through. I've asked for advice. I've been diligent. I've been persistent. It's up to you. It's literally up to you, guys. All right? It's literally up to you. So let's talk black tax, and pretty soon let's talk black tax. Let's talk about spending habits. Let's talk about a car. Let's talk about the car that you should buy. It's not just about looking good in the car. Let's talk about the functionality of the investments that you're making. Do they function in your lives? Anyway, all this stuff will come up. I'm done for now. Do the right thing. It's advice. Take it or leave it. The line is pretty simple. You'll either be poor or you'll be